The Agrarian Reform. Agrarian reform can refer either narrowly to government-initiated or government-backed redistribution of agricultural land, or broadly to an overall redirection of the agrarian systems of the country, which often includes land reform measures. Agrarian reform can include credit measures, training, extensions, and land consolidations. With the experience of this agrarian reform, here is a video.
Primero din ha kanang puyo. Unsay pa mga patakaran sa tagiyang anong kapuyo mo diraan.
Ako hindi pa muli sa akong nanay. Matay naman. Atok na rin. Nagyapon mo.
Unsa may kasabutan sa inyo sa tagiya anang lubi anang yutaan kung unsay pamaagi sa pagbasag sa pagkupras.
Pagbabahay sila ako kaon sarap na ako sa wasak ko kwarta parte pagbabahay na ako
Unya pag human ana ang inyong pila ka percent ang kuha sa tagiya. Oh. One fourth ya or tolo.
Nakabayan nila ako isa yung gasto nakabayan ilang yatag na ko ako isa
Yeah. Pila nakakatuwing tinhaas nagkuyo ang yutaa. Pila yung edad?
83 naman
83 anyos siya nagpuyo din ha ang yutaa. Siya ang gipapuyo and then gipabantay anang tagiya sa yuta nga naay basakan, naay lubi o magbinahinay sila.
Hi, I am Ronnie Biho, and the interviewee is Lola Gloria Ibarzabal, an 84-years-old tenant who became the person in charge of the land after her nanay. The agreement between the tenant and the owner includes division of the ani of Lola Gloria, 60% for the landowner, while 40% for Lola. In the recent class session of Sir Jolo, it is clearly mentioned that there is division and percentage of the ani. According to Republic Act No. 1199 of 1954, this agreement is what we called share tenancy, where tenants receive less than the corresponding share. I somehow do agree with this, because in this way, tenants do not need to pay the landowner for letting them live with their possessed land, which is known for leasehold tenancy. In my opinion, agricultural reform is significant and a win-win for both tenants and landowners. Why? Because landowners will have someone to cultivate and take care of their farms, while tenants will also benefit by working freely with the cultivate farm.
Base of the crop of harvest. In some cases, the problem of some titan that their landlord is not contented to give in share, for they think it is inequality due to the reason that the land is to them, and the titan cannot get any shares. Due to the fear of some people, they don't complain anything. This kind of situation can't be just stay in the way. But if the laws will be applied properly, there will be no problem.
Based on the interview, it clearly states that they have an agreement that is 40% share to the owner and 60% share to the farmers, which is for me fair. It's fair enough because they have been serving for more than 80 years now, and if may mangyaring calamity or crisis sa kanilang mga tanim, I think the landowner will consider and understand sa lahat ng pagod, pawis at effort nila, given the fact that they have been serving for a very long time. I also think that sa loob ng 80 years of serving them, I can say they have a good relationship to the landowner, and of course, the owner, makikita mo talaga na may tiwala sila sa kanila.
Hello, I am Mary and Amlaya, and I will share with you my reaction about agrarian reform and also the interview done by Ate Sarah from one of the tenant. As what we all know, farmers and farm workers are very dominant here in our country. They are the essential workers who worked hard just to provide the daily essential needs of everybody. However, through these years, the security, equality, and justice for them has not been solved. Mas nagiging mahirap ang kanilang pamumuhay. Bakit? Dahil na rin sa kakulangan ng mga kagamitan sa pag-aani at iba pa, at lalong-lalong sa kakulangan ng suporta ng gobyerno at mga nagmamayari. Nakakaawang isipin na sa kabila ng kanilang mga paghihirap na dinanas ay hindi pantay-pantay ang paghahatian na kadalasang nagaganap. And that is what the goal for this agrarian reform in the Philippines, to secure the welfare for the farmers and tenants. Pero para sa akin, hindi naman ito nangyayari, wala pa rin pagbabagong nangyayari. Para naman sa na-interview na isang tenant ni Ate Sarah, from 1964 up until now, masasabi ko na maayos ang kanilang relasyon sa landowners sapagkat umabot siya ng higit 60 years sa paninilbihan. In terms of the distribution of crops and products, 75% to the owner while 25% share to the tenant. Hindi pantay ang kanilang paghahati, ngunit para sa kanya ay sapat na rin ito sapagkat nakakatulong ito sa kanyang pamumuhay sa pang-araw-araw. Hindi madali ang pagiging isang magsasaka o tenant, kaya sana bigyang pansin ito ng nagmamay-ari at bigyang halaga at masolusyonan at suportahan ng gobyerno ang kanilang mga pangangailangan.
My reaction about the video is that the owner and the tenants are in good terms dahil hinayaan ng owner na manatili ang tenants doon o tumira ang mga tenants doon sa mahabang panahon at hinayaan silang magsaka sa kanilang lupain. And then the owner, nagbibigay ang owner ng panggastos para sa coconuts to make it improve, and then when it is harvested, they give shares, which is 3 shares. 1 share is for the tenant and then the 2 shares is for the owner. And for the rice naman, in terms of rice, when it is harvested, 4 shares, which is 1 is for the owner and 3 is for the tenants, which is good because the owner really gives the right to the farmers or the tenants na nag-aruga sa kanilang lupain or nagsaka sa kanilang lupain.
According to the video clip, the tenant and the owner have their agreement, and every time the tenant harvests some of the products in the land of the owner must have a share of the products harvested in his or her land because of the agreement filed in the agrarian. And the tenant also have the authority on the land. That is why even they die, they have a share also, and that is the obligation of the owner. In the clip, the first tenant was her mother, and after 64 years, all the authorities from her mother was given to her, and the agreement from the owner still remained.
Hi po, ako po si Sargent Hanya Estorillo. Meron po akong in-interview kahapon ng isang tagapamahala ng malaking lupain sa Barangay 1, Buena Vista, Agusan del Norte. Bis po sa aking in-interview ng isang tagapamahala ng lupa, almost 80 years na po silang pinatira ng may-ari ng malaking lupa upang para meron magbabantay at mag-aasikaso ng kanilang taniman gaya ng niyog at palayan. Ang may-ari ng lupa ay merong 8 hektayang lupain na may mga tanim na saging, niyog at palayan. Ang may-ari ng lupa at ang tagapamahala ay may kasunduan, bawat kopra ng niyog at pag-aani ng palay ay may hatian. 40% sa may-ari at 60% naman sa tagapamahala. Hanggang ngayon, sila pa rin ang nagbabantay at nag-aasikaso ng mga lupain ng may-ari. Ngunit hindi sa lahat ng panahon ay may magandang kopra at pag-aani, kaya minsan walang paghahatian.
Reform ay tumutukoy sa kakayanang magsasaka kung saan buo ang nais mangyari, hindi lang mapamahagi kundi maitaas din ang level ng mga magsasaka upang magkaroon ng magandang buhay. Base sa aming na-interview, 64 na taon nang naninirahan ng ating magsasaka sa lupang hindi sa kanya. Subalit, napagkasunduan ng may-ari ng lupa at ng ating magsasaka na maghati ito sa kikitain sa sakahan. Dito, makikita natin ang hindi pantay na paghati sa kita ng sakahan, kung saan sinasabi dito na 75% ang sa nagmamay-ari ng lupa at 25 lamang ang hati ng magsasaka. Ito ang pinakamalaking issue sa pagsasaka sapagkat ang magsasaka ang naghihirap at nangangalaga upang makabuo ng produkto na maiibenta upang kumita. Ngunit bakit kaunti lamang ang hating porsyento nito? Kaya marami sa ating magsasaka ang hindi umuunlad o hindi yumayaman dahil kinakamkam ng mga private landowners. Napakalungkot lang isipin kung sino ang siyang naghirap ay kaunti pa ang hati. Pero kahit ganun, patuloy pa rin matatag at masipag ang ating mga magsasaka.
Caught in the moment, not even thinking twice. Everything's frozen, nothing but you and I. Can't stop my heart from beating. Why do I love